Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to show you the makeup and the skincare that I took with me on my 12-day vacation to Colombia. We went there for my son's wedding, and I want to show you exactly what I took. Now I did overdo it a little bit. Some of the stuff I never used, but I always seem to do that. I always seem to think of, what if I need it? What if somebody else needs it? And actually some of the things that I took, I ended up loaning to my daughter-in-law because she didn't have those products and she wanted to use it for her wedding. Like I took a Hourglass, one of the Christmas palettes that they have that had the bronzer and blush and the powder and 2 highlighters, and she went ahead and she used that. So this is the makeup case that I took with me, and everything that I took is in here. So I'm going to start with the makeup and face and eyes. Okay, so I took 2 eyeshadow palettes with me. I thought I wanted to use this one, the Natasha Denona Glam palette, on the day of the wedding. I was thinking of doing just a cool look, but I went ahead and I played with it before I created a look that I thought I wanted to use for the wedding, and I decided not to use this one. My dress is blue. I showed it to you in another video. I'll go ahead and put a picture of it here also. But when I used it, I decided I really didn't care for that look, so I went ahead and I had this one. I just purchased it from Ulta on my last Ulta order, and this is the Nabla Read My Mind palette, and this is gorgeous. This is so pretty. This is the one that I ended up using the whole time I was there, except for once that I used. So I used this like 11 times. And I went ahead and I created this look actually that I have on. The lipstick was different. The lipstick was like more of a rose color lipstick. I don't have it with me and I didn't want to be searching for another lipstick, so I put this one on today. There's a video showing this look, so I will link it below. But anyway, this palette is so pretty, and there's no fallout. It's beautiful. So I really do enjoy this. So I took these are the only 2 eyeshadow palettes that I took. Okay, so as far as foundation, I thought I wanted to use the Lisa Eldridge foundation on the day of the wedding. And I used it a couple of times during the week. And this is not really a full coverage foundation. It's more like a true medium or light medium, depending if you want to build it. But I wanted something a little more. And I had, when I purchased my full size of the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation, they sent this with it, which is the same shade that I have in the full size. So I ended up taking this, and this foundation is amazing. I decided to use it because where we were staying, it was cool. The weather was cool, but where the wedding was, it was hot. The church had no air conditioning and it was very warm in there. I was sweating. I thought my face was melting off, but when we got to the reception, I looked and everything was intact. But it's this. This is, I mean, this is long wearing. This is pretty much waterproof. I don't know if it's supposed to be waterproof, but it stayed in place, didn't go anywhere. It looked beautiful the whole night. The wedding was at 3 and the reception lasted until 1 a.m. So that's a long period of time, okay? On this thing, my makeup looked the same when I got to the hotel and I washed my face. So this is the foundation I used, the Nars. The concealer that I used was the One Size concealer. This is also beautiful. And then I used the Pat McGrath Under Eye powder to set it. I used the Charlotte Tilbury powder to set the rest of my face. I used the M Cosmetics highlighter, the MAC blush in Warm Soul, which is gorgeous. I have all of this on today. My Gucci bronzer, and this is a medium. This is 02. There was one that was lighter, and then I think there's a couple of darker ones. Okay, then aside from that, I took my Hourglass loose powder, which I used this during the week instead of this, because you run out of this really quick. So I try to leave it for special occasions. So I use this during the week, which is a beautiful powder and it looks really good. I also used this a couple of times. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It face powder. This is a really nice face powder, by the way. I really do like it. I really like that. I also took the Rimmel. I didn't use this, but I had enough powder, right? I also took a Sephora highlighter, and I did use this during the week. This is a beautiful highlighter. I like highlighters that have like a little bit of pink, but this one again is very subtle, and it does have a little bit of pink. I used this. This is what I used. I say 8 out of the 12 days I was there. And this is the Say Slip Tint, and this has an SPF of 30. So this is what I use most of the time. And this is like, it's a moisturizer. It's a tinted moisturizer, but it gives you enough coverage. I really do like this. I mean, it's like a light coverage, but this was fine. After you put on the rest of your makeup, it looks fine. So I really do enjoy this product. And it just feels comfortable on your face. It doesn't feel like you really have anything on, and it's really beautiful. I also took this with me, and I only used this once. This is the ABH Italian Summer Face Palette. This is beautiful, but I only used it once. Okay, I took this blush. This is by the brand Item. And this is an Admitted, and this is a cream blush that really doesn't feel like cream. This is like the strangest formula. It's really pretty, but it's cream. But when you touch it and when you put it on, it's almost like you're working with a powder. But it's really pretty. I did use this several times. Let's see. This is a primer that I use most of the time. The Bobbi Brown. This is the what do they call it? The face vitamin enriched face base. This is what I used the day of the wedding, and I used a little bit of the Tatcha on my pores, but this is what I use most of the time. And then I use the Bobbi Brown corrector, the stick corrector. I love this. This is so easy to use. And I like the fact that I don't have to be sticking my finger in it. I also had a mini Lancome Tint Adult Ultra Wear foundation. I took this with me, and I used this once, I think. And then I did use this several times. A Catrice highlighter, which I love this. This is so pretty. All right, so that's most of the products that I used. I took one of these eyeshadows, Stardust from Stila. I didn't use it. I took a black, it's almost like it's not really black, it's like a really dark gray for my waterline. I took a brown eyeliner, and then I took this Bobbi Brown for my lash line, waterline, whatever. The black one was for the tight line, the other one's for the waterline. I took, what I took for my brows was the Kosas, the pencil, and the brow gel. I also took a couple of, this is like an eye pencil in case I just wanted to use like a one, you know, but I didn't use them. Like I said, I took more than I really needed to. I took this one too, which is like a bronzy brown. It's really pretty, but I didn't use any of this. On the days that I was at the house, I really didn't. Okay, then I did take quite a few lip pencils, because sometimes I just do a lip pencil over my lips, and then I took like all of these, and they're like a little different shade. For mascara, I took my Bite mascara. I took this for my lower lashes, the Thrive Cosmetics. Here it is. And my Bite, I used it on my upper lashes. Now this is a new tube, because the one that I had was new also, but my daughter-in-law forgot mascara, so after the wedding I went ahead and I left it with her. And these are the two that I took with me. All right, then I took some perfumes. I took 3 of them. I took the Burberry, this is my Burberry blush, which smells amazing, the Lancome La Vie Est Belle, and the Victor and Rolf. I took a pencil sharpener, which I did use. I took a little blade. Now, we did check in our bags, okay? Because we had to take quite a bit of stuff with us. I don't have all the lipsticks that I took here, but I use this a lot of the time. This is the, it's a little melted. I have to fix it. This is the Tarte Lip Plump, and this is so nice. I really like this. But I took like maybe 5 lipsticks in different shades, but I didn't bring them out with me. Let me see. And so that's all the makeup I took. Okay, now for skincare, I actually took my skincare separately, and I did take this powder. This is by Super Goop, and this is an SPF powder, and I had this in my purse, and like whenever we went out, it's SPF 45. This is how I reapply my SPF. So, and I took a brush in my purse because, as you can see, you get a lot of powder on the brush, so you really need something to kind of like, you know, move it around so that you don't look all weird. And then this is the SPF that I took, the Super Goop Every Single Face. This is SPF 50, and this is really nice. This is like, it's not thick, and actually, see, it doesn't leave a white cast. It actually feels like a water-based moisturizer on your face, and it works really well with all the makeup that I put over it. So, and it gets absorbed. It doesn't leave a white cast on your face, so this was perfect. Okay, and I took this little, the setting powder, the setting spray that I took with me was MAC, the MAC Fix Plus. Yeah, that's the one that I took. I had a mini one, and that's, I took it, I used it all up because it wasn't full. I had like this much left, and I used it all up. So I took this just in case I got hot, you know, just to kind of spray my face. This is just a face mist. And I took the Kate Somerville Retinol Eye Cream. This is what I used on my eyes. And then I took the Protini Peptide by Drunk Elephant, and then I took the Clinique Moisture Surge in case my face, if my face gets irritated for any reason, if I use this, it takes, everything goes, you know, it looks beautiful the next day. And then I took my a travel size of the Grande Lash. I took a travel size vitamin C. This is by Sunday Riley CEO. I took a travel size of the this is by Sol de Janeiro. This is a Beija Flor. This stuff smells amazing. Oh my god, this smells so good. So whenever I took a shower, I always put this on, and at night I took my shower before going to bed, and this is what I put on. I took my Good Jeans, the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. I took this for my hair so I could cover my grays. I actually bought a new one because I've had this for several years. The little sponge is like all torn up, and this feels like it's kind of hard. So I just bought a new one. Actually, the one I purchased is a lot less expensive than this one. So I'm going to show it to you when I do a haul video. And then the deodorant, I took the Dove Dry Spray, Go Fresh, and this is in Cool Essentials. I guess cucumber mint, maybe. This is really nice. It smells really good, and it worked just fine. And you know, I'm trying not to take the big bulky packages. So that's basically the skincare that I took, and the makeup that I took. I don't think I overdid it on the skincare. I think I took exactly what I needed. I did run out of my Drunk Elephant. This one. This is another one. But I took one of these, which wasn't full, and I did run out of it. So this is the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel, which I really do like, and I do have the full size. But anyway, so that's everything that I packed. So I definitely used all of the skincare that I took. I probably used like 70% of the makeup I took. And there was some stuff, I took like some masks foot mask and facial mask. My granddaughter and I, the 8-year-old, we did face and feet mask one day that we were there at the place by ourselves, because my daughter-in-law and my son and everybody else went. They had to go to the mall. I didn't want to be doing running around. And then we had someone to come over in the afternoon, and they did a pedicure and manicure on us. So while they went running around, we got pampered. And she kind of liked that. She likes to do that kind of stuff. So she was all excited when I took the mask, and we masked together, and then we got our feet and our hands done. So that was fun. And then I also gave my daughter-in-law mask for her to use. And it was an amazing trip. It was beautiful. Oh gosh, guys, I have to show you pictures of, and in my video that I did to get ready with me, I want to show pictures. The house that we stayed at, it was, when we got there, my granddaughter goes, "Encanto, we're la casita." It looked just like it. It was gorgeous, breathtaking. It was a big mansion. It had, each bedroom was like a master bedroom with a bathroom, with a private bathroom. And then downstairs we had an extra bathroom. We had a movie room. We had a dining room, a living room with a fireplace. Also, my son, his bedroom had a fireplace. Each of the bedrooms had like a little patio that you went out. You can sit out there and have your coffee. I used to go out there in the mornings. My husband, I left on Saturday, and my husband left a few days after. So there was like 4 days I was by myself with the kids. I would go there in the morning and read a book outside. It was gorgeous. It was very relaxing. But even though it was relaxing, I was exhausted when we got back. I don't know. I did a lot of walking, and I think that's what happened. I felt really good the first 4 days I was there. I was pretty much pain-free. And I think I kind of overdid it. So I kind of, you know, like wore myself out, because I had been doing things I had not been doing for months. But it was amazing. It was a trip to remember. The wedding was gorgeous. The reception was, oh my gosh. My daughter-in-law looked beautiful. The children looked beautiful. My son was very handsome. So was my husband. And we just had a blast. All right, you guys. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I have a few more videos coming up. And I love you. And I will see you on my next one. Bye. Mwah.